everyone, and welcome to day 14 of the Big Mac Challenge. So I forgot fermented foods yesterday. Again, it's like twice now. Anyways, so I am actually super excited about this recipe, although it is super labor intensive kind of. I'm really glad that I've got part of it already done, and I'm gonna cheat and use store-bought pasta sauce, because otherwise this would be like really kind of labor intensive. But anyways, this is giant. So if you want to look up this recipe, it's on Pinterest. Giant vegan meatballs and garlic bread. I'm not making the garlic bread part of it, but the giant vegan meatballs, they look wonderful. Of course, it's a professional picture, so it should look wonderful, but they look really good. I love mushrooms when they've been cooked into things now. I used to not really care for mushrooms very much. They're wonderful now, but lots of pieces and parts to this. So let's start. You're supposed to have some vegan Parmesan cheese. I still have some left over in the refrigerator. This stuff really lasts forever. I really don't know what a shelf life on this is, but I've had it in there for a couple weeks now, and it's just fine. So you need some vegan Parmesan cheese. Make that however you see fit. If you want to make it like I make it, 3/4 cup oats, 3/4 cup cashews, 6 tablespoons nooch, and either 1/2 or 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, depending on your preference. And then just blend it up. So very simple. Okay, that's first. Second, you want to take 1 tablespoon of chia seeds and 3 tablespoons of water and start it doing its thing, getting like gunky and stuff. That's the second step. Super easy. 1 tablespoon water, or 1 tablespoon chia seeds, 3 tablespoons water. Next, you want to, in a food processor, we're going to use a food processor twice, but in the food processor, you want to include 1 cup of walnuts and 1 cup of walnuts and 3/4 cup of oats. And so you'll put that together, and it says to till it's coarsely ground. So I mean, that shouldn't be too difficult. So there's that part, and that comes out and goes into a bowl when you're done with that. And then after you've got that in a bowl, the next step is to take an onion that you've diced up and 8 ounces of mushrooms that you have sliced. So I just have these in like cute little slices. I can't, this is probably a little more than 8 ounces, but I have a 24-ounce package of mushrooms, and I just took out what looked like maybe 1/3 of it. I probably have a little bit extra, but whatever, it's fine. And then while that's sauteing, you also want to saute in some garlic and season it with some black pepper. So that's the first part. And then when the mushrooms and onion mixture is done, it also gets put in the food processor, and you want to blend that until it is almost a paste, it says. So you want to be able to see tiny little chunks of mushrooms in there, but it needs to be sticky. So I'm gonna go do all of that, and that goes in your bowl with your pecans and your oats. I'm gonna go do all that and then come back and show you the rest of the recipe, because after that there's lots of seasonings and stuff that you add in. So let me go get started, and I'll be back. All right, so steps number 1 through however many are complete. So I've got a bowl, and it has coarsely ground up pecans and oats in it, and some mushroom mush stuff. So there's that. So what I'm going to do now is put the spicy-ish type stuff in it, and then put in the chia seed gel stuff. So first thing, there's not really that many ingredients for spices really. So we're going to put in 2 tablespoons of nooch. You guys can come down to the counter if you'd like to. Not like you have a choice if I put you there. All right, come on down. So you got 2 tablespoons of that. 2 teaspoons of balsamic vinegar. 1 teaspoon of soy sauce or tamari, whatever the case is for what you guys use. You want 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder. Goodness gracious, amazing. And 1/4 teaspoon of liquid smoke. We have this huge container of liquid smoke because it was on clearance. And it doesn't expire for like till forever, so. All right, so let's mix this together and then I'll put the chia seed egg in and mix it in. That sounds like a good idea to me. Smells good. Okay, and chia seed egg. Oh, yeah, there's one more ingredient you're supposed to put in here. You're supposed to put in 1/3 of a cup of flat leaf parsley chopped. I'm just putting in some parsley flakes. Obviously not 1/3 of a cup. That looks good. I don't have any fresh parsley. Okay. So once you've mixed this in, you're supposed to actually taste it because you're supposed to add salt to flavor. I don't really see that as being too big of a deal. There's going to be spaghetti sauce and this will be fine. So there we go. This gets divided into meatballs and then you bake it at 400 degrees for 25 minutes, which means I really need to get this in the oven pretty soon because it's already like, I've got about 40 minutes before I need to leave for work. So I was about a few minutes late for work yesterday. I don't really want to be a few minutes late for work again today. So yeah, let me go get this started and I will see you guys in a little bit. Oh my gosh, goodness. Guys, this looks so fantastic. Doesn't it look amazing? So I had pasta left over from the last time when I made lentil pasta with spinach in it. I just had it frozen, so I had thawed that out and then made these delicious, gorgeous looking vegan meatballs. I am going to try it now, seeing as they're hot out of the oven and haven't reheated them. I want you guys to have like a first-hand shot of whether or not these are really awesome or not. Those are good flavor. I would probably cook them a little bit longer if I had more time. Just to get them a little bit firmer in the middle. Yeah, those are very good. All right, I gotta get ready for work. I will see you guys again in the morning for some exercise. So I am home and it is time for yoga. I'm not waiting for my husband to get home from dropping the boys off at school because he, when I called him on my drive home, said, I'm very tired. I'm going to take a nap when I get home. So leave yoga up on the TV for me and I'll do it in the afternoon. I was like, okay, sounds good. So meatballs, totally make those. That was cool. That was real good. I actually didn't end up eating my second meal because I ended up eating part of my lentils and spaghetti and then just leaving it sit out because we were busy first of all, but it's very filling, that lentil pasta. So then I ate the rest of it later. But when I got home, so when I left, I asked my husband to put the meatballs back in the oven for 20 more minutes. So he did. I took one of them out of the refrigerator and warmed it up and the inside consistency was perfect, like way, way, way better. So if you're gonna make those, cook them for like 40 minutes. 25 was not enough. Oh, actually it would have been 45 minutes because I had him put it back in for 20 minutes. So 25 plus 20 would be 45. So cook them for a lot longer. It gives them a much meatier type consistency. And then a couple of bites of both the one I had last night and the one this morning had a little bit of pecan bite to it. Like I didn't get the pecans quite small enough. So keep that in mind too when you're making it maybe a little bit smaller than coarsely ground. Not finely ground, but I don't know. Not quite, you don't want chunky. So anyways, they're very good. You should make those. So it's a yoga day. I am going to do a yoga that was a recommendation from Asha. Asha has been with me, I think, almost since the beginning. So thank you for this recommendation. It is Sarah Beth Yoga. Sarah with an H. All one word, Sarah Beth Yoga. So I'm looking at it. Here, take a look at this. So this is just part of the screen. There's a ton of different yogas on here that you could do. Like lots and lots and lots. Let's see. There's some up here. So I was looking at these and I was thinking, okay, what do I want to do? And I really liked this, this one over here that's called Workout Arms and Abs, but it's only 11 minutes. So then I was looking around, I was like, is there any other ones that are like arms and abs? And there's another one here somewhere. right here, arms and abs, and this one's 22 minutes or 21 and a half minutes. Is that what that says? Yeah, 21 and a half minutes. So I'm going to do that one. I don't know if it's going to be any good or not. I mean, in terms of whether I'll be able to do it, I'm sure the video is fine. Yeah, that was directed at me, not at her, the lady with the video. But anyways, I'm going to go do that, and then I'll be back with you guys so we could chat about this one. So give me a few minutes to get this done, and I will see you again soon. Alrighty, guys. Yes, I took this off and put this back on already. I did not wear that while I had it on when I was doing yoga, and the little earpiece was out, and it kept smacking me in the face. So I took that off. And my husband is home. You could tell he's going to be ready to take a nap soon. Anyways, so I did do this yoga. It was a lot more challenging than the last yoga that I did, for sure. This was actually maybe for more advanced yoga practitioners. But I did try it. I did finish it. In the middle section of that one, there was a whole lot of kind of bending in half, standing up straight, coming back down, going into like a serpent type position, coming back into a downward facing dog over and over and over and over and over again. And I got very tired of that very quickly, to be honest with you. So for about 2.5 minutes, I just kind of watched. I'll be honest, I did. But then we moved to floor exercises, and that was much better. I'm stronger at that kind of stuff. Oh, and the chair exercise where you're kind of at an angle, I was doing that for a while too. That was fine. But anyway, thanks for the recommendation. That was cool. I might be willing to try some of her other ones that maybe are, like, some of them say that they're relaxing yoga. Maybe I might try that. Maybe I could actually do that successfully from start to finish. Who knows? Okay, so that's it for me for today, guys. I will see you again tonight, and I hope you had a fabulous day. Okay, so I totally forgot. My husband's standing behind me grinning at me. I totally forgot that I was going to tell you guys, I went to Target last night on my lunch break and bought another one of the kefir waters. That's the mojito flavor. And then while I was standing there, they have like a lot of different options of kombucha, which I've had once before, and it was horrible. Like, for me, it was really, really, really gross. But they had a bunch of fruit ones. No added sugar, but they had fruit in them. So it had like black tea, green tea, kiwi juice in all of them. And then it had different things added to it after that. Like, one was strawberries, and one was raspberries. Anyways, I bought the one that was mango, because to me that's got to be the sweetest thing out there. Like, a strawberry can be very sweet, but it can also not be very sweet at all. And mangoes are almost always pretty darn sweet. So anyways, it was fine. I drank half of it last night, so I had a serving of fermented foods. I just wanted to let you guys know that. I wouldn't go out of my way to find it again, but if it was available and I wanted something besides water to drink, I would be able to drink it. I think tonight when I'll have the other half, I'll serve it over ice, and maybe that'll be even better. So anyway, I wanted to let you guys know that I did have my fermented food yesterday. I just needed to go and pick it up at the store, so I did. So there you go. All right, now I will see you tomorrow for real.